Evening, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we once more journey into worlds, into realms, into lands well travelled and not travelled at all. As we encounter robot sages and Koroks. As we continue to venture forth into the world, into the realm, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Hail, real spawn, and to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we found out that the Sage of Spirit is a thing, and that she is a robot. There we go, she is also a companion to us, not just some sort of sage-like avatar. Oh no, we have a robot friend who is now running around Hyrule with us. Not sure how I feel about that, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. So, with that said, with that done, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm of the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the switch still needs to be turned on, so let's go! Shall we? Oop. It's been a long day. I'm still loaded into Ace Attorney. Right, let's not. No. Nah, it should be fine. Unless we want to play Ace Attorney instead of Tears of the Kingdom, but I think most people would want to lynch me at that point. Most certainly after I've done the voices for 4 billion hours. Go. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. Gadoosh. Right, 659 Korok seeds we have. We need many more. Many more. I've not got the right map location loaded up. Oh dear. Where are we? Here we are. Epona, are you clapping me? Oh no, it's possibly Beedle. Anyway, whatever. So, back to my original question of what the dickens are we going to do? Character profile. Actually, that is a point I had. It's visiting still. The Beast and the Princess. Where is that? Oh. Oh, have I been a complete moron? You know, when he said there's a beast down south, I was thinking maybe in the forest, but I'm starting to wonder if actually the supposed beast down south is going to be something, I don't know, in the particular area around that stable. Call it a weird hunch. Might very well be a Lionel for all I know. Oh, subtropical region in the south. Never mind. Oh. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm not an idiot. Well, I am an idiot because I've warped before checking my facts. Pen would be so disappointed in me. Apparently it's somewhere around here. So, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Eventually we'll come across it. We just need to venture into the rainforest. I can live with that. Hey, oh, Hoodlum, welcome. Badoop. Do like that effect. Minaru's Construct. Oh, yes, we also need to find better weapons for Minaru's Construct. Not entirely sure what weapons I'm going to give it, but we need weapons. Maybe we'll go and, as we kill enemies, if there are anything left over, I'll just equip them to the droid. Right. I wonder, how quick is the droid compared to my running? Not really that fast, is it? Wait a minute, can I use the droid to knock down trees? The answer is no. Ah. Maybe if I fuse a stone to it. Wait, do weapons still break if you aren't on it? Yes, I think they do. Oh! Axe heads. Oh! Axe heads. Ah, well, whatever. Well, Epona, time has come for us to venture forth to find the Korok seeds of legend and have a fun romping time across the grand kingdom of Hyrule. Yes. Yes, we are doing a thing. Right, there's a Korok seed there. There's a thing there. Then I think I'll go down this path so I can do that Korok seed and that Korok seed and whatever that is. Then I'm going to have to do that, which I think is the Glico. Then down here so I can do that. I suppose I'll go and do that. Then I'll do that. Then I'm going to have to ride all the way back. Then we're going to have to go and do that. And then that, and 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 that. And then take a left at Albuquerque. And then that. And then go to Indianapolis. And then that. Then visit Planet Express and do that. Everyone get that? Marvellous. I didn't. Let's go. I'm going this way. Yes. Wait, I've already read that comment. No. Not the that was just me making weird noises. Did I take a wrong turn already? Not even I was touching the controls, but there we go. Aha! So we go down here and then we turn right. I will leave Epona here next to the stuff. So we venture forth into this forest to find a Korok seed. Oh! Well, that's easy. Yes. I'm sure I'll be fine. Do I have anything that makes me immune to thunder to lightning strikes? I hope I do, otherwise this is not going to be a fun time. Problem solved. You don't have the rubber suit, do you? Nope. Nor have I ate the gum fruit, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're just going to have to hope the trees protect us from the vicious... Never mind. The vicious lightning's buggered off. We can rest easy. Until I notice that there is a bokoblin there. Not a bokoblin even. It's a moblin. And there's a cave. Oh, I've already done the cave. Right. So, yeah. How am I going to do this without dying a painful death? Shut up. I just love the robot. The Moblin's down, and the robot still kicks him. Good robot. I love having the sages. Toolin is just headshot. Oh, sorry, I may have peeked the microphone there. Toolin is there, headshot, and then the robot's just kick it in the side as Riju stabs it repeatedly. I've got an army of bugs. I'm basically playing Yakuza Zelda edition. Right. Oh, I might have got a bit too excitable there. Right, I'm going to pick that one up. Oh, no. I can't pick that claymore up. Okay. Oh, that's a point, actually. So if I drop that and pick that up, then I get on the Rubit. No, that's not what I wanted. So the sax, is that the 100-year-old one you wanted? Yes, it is. Well, it's not 100, it's 94 years old. So come 2029, it will be a 100-year-old saxophone. But if going off the key work, it doesn't feel like it's ever been played. It's evidently been played at some point in its life. It's got a bit of wear and tear on the bell, the big opening at the end of it where the sound comes out. And there's a few scuffs here and there on I've noticed a scuff on one of the keys where the silver plating's gone, but for the most part, it's in pristine condition. It just looks like somebody bought it a couple of years ago, and it's like a second-hand sax that you've just found at the pawn shop. It's amazing. It is absolutely astounding. All right, Kona. There you go. My only issue with it at the moment is me. I don't know how to hold it properly. Wait, what was that on the ground? I don't know how to hold it properly. I don't have the intonation to actually play completely in tune. And, yeah. No, that's a stick. No. I'll get there in the end. I'll have a lesson or two with Bill, the chap who I bought it off. No, Bill's a good man. Taught me how to play alto, got me into the orchestra where we did the concert. He's a good friend. So he will take me, hopefully, through the ins and outs of all of this, so we'll see. Is this a chasm or is this a cave? It's a cave, okay. You getting a new reed for it? New reed? Well, it's a different type of reed, so yes. It's, I'll put it back in the case. It is a Lothario. I play a Lothario Evo. The reeds are in reeds. Aren't you just buy one reed and that's it? That's it. You have to buy. Well, reeds wear out. They're wood. They eventually go soft and you can't play them anymore. So I've got a bunch of tenor reeds for them. The really big reeds. So I'm working through getting them all sorted. So I've got a new mouthpiece. So the new mouthpiece is going to do. Is that alto sax? No. The one on the Discord is a tenor saxophone. My alto sax is smaller and bronze, whereas the tenor saxophone is bigger and silver. Also, hail, last minute continue. Hail, Kev, welcome. Reed is all I know about saxophones thanks to The Simpsons. Okay, saxophones. So, you have the big bit that is the body. You have the neck, which comes out of the top of the body, and then, well, in the tenor saxophone, it goes up and then down a bit, or in an alto saxophone, it's just up and around. That's the neck, which goes to the body, and then you have the mouthpiece, which is the bit you stick in your gob with the reed attached to it. The reed is the thin wooden thing you strap to the underside of the thing to make the noise, and yeah, that's the saxophone in a nutshell. Then you press the keys in a various sequence, and you get different notes. And that's, well, out of tune notes, because saxophones, unlike pianos, are an imperfectly tuned instrument. A piano, you press the key and you get the note. With a saxophone, you blow, you press the key, and then you have to adjust your mouth and your tongue position in order for the saxophone to produce the correct note. It's a lot more intricate. The alto saxophone, as I have discovered, is a lot easier to play than the tenor saxophone, but I will get there in the end. Then the clarinet is basically you set your mouth into the correct position and then just move your fingers. And then screw up, press the wrong key, and then you get a loud screeching noise, which you really don't want to do if you're in the middle of a performance. Thankfully, yeah, I've only done that a couple of times. Did I squeak while I was at the fill? I might have squeaked a bit, but it wasn't a very loud squeak. It was drowned out by everything else. Unlike, well, it was either feedback from the microphones or it was one of the alto saxes behind me. But there was a very large squeaking noise at one point, I can tell you that. How much did it cost? About a tenner. It cost a tenner, timesed by a few times. It isn't as expensive as a Selma saxophone, which goes for upwards of 20 grand, but it did cost me a pretty penny, I'll say that much. And even then, I basically had to pull in some goodwill, and I suspect my inherited skill from kissing the Blarney Stone to actually get where I am. So yes, no, I don't want to summon an amiibo. No, actually, in fairness, it wasn't. It's less that I blagged it, and more of a case of I just built up enough goodwill that Phil vouched for me as a decent chap who was not going to try and screw them over. So there we go. Take from that what you will. I need to power that. Oh, wait a minute. If I select that. And again, if somebody wishes to help, kind of works. If somebody wishes to donate a few £1,000s to me to buy a Selma saxophone, please don't, because it would be completely wasted. I don't need another saxophone. I've got two very, very nice saxophones as it is. How do I get this to work? No appreciation for dad jokes here. No. Oh. 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 Ow. Okay, here's an idea. If I plonk that in the wall here. If I put this here, I attach this to that. Thank you for the vote of confidence, game, but that is definitely not what I intended to do. Also, I've just realised I can equip some of this stuff to the robot, and I will probably do that in a moment. I totally had you down for someone who can play alto. Yeah, I've got an alto sax. It is a 19. Oh, give me a minute. When was the Queen coronated? That works. 76-year-old alto saxophone I've got. I mean, well, for the alto, I can get it out on stream if you so wish, but the tenor saxophone, not so much because it's very heavy and very big. Also, why do I have a notification here? Oh, right, okay. That's a fellow saxophone player. An announcement. Cool. Right, marvelous. Yeah, I play vintage instruments. I've got a 74-year-old top hat and cane. I've got a 94-year-old Silver Martin, and I don't know how old my my clarinet is. Probably not as old as that, but it's a very nice clarinet. Made by LeBlanc before Busher in America bought them out, probably so they could get their hands on their wood supply. Rubit, come here. We must equip you with the great and power... Oh, it's got a flashlight. Oh, this robot's going to make life so much easier when I'm down in the depths. In theory. Bugger off. Rubit! Come here. Technically, it's Minoru, so I should be a lot kinder to him. Yeah. Ezio, with with an instrument older than the UK life expectancy. Yeah. Oh, right, yes, there's the Bubble Frog. Forgot about that. But the thing is, I'm not going to start collecting, like, 15 different saxophones, because there's no point, really. Let's face it, I can only play one instrument at a time, so I just find an instrument I very much like, and then just work my way through playing that. So, taking all bets, how long is it going to take me to figure out where I'm going, or where this Bubble Frog is? Because usually I end up just completely glossing over the exact location because I'm a dingus. Oh, never mind. Found it. No, I haven't. That's a lie. I just lied. I apologise. Sworn that was it. Oh! Well, that answers that question. Hello, Mr. Bubblefrog. Goodbye, Mr. Bubblefrog. So, what do you... Oh. Nobody move! I've just never found it. So, what do you do at work when stuff is installing updating? I sit on my phone, I suppose. It depends. If I'm doing something over, say, our remote control software. So I have a piece of software on my workstation in the office, which means that I can remotely control any of the computers in the PC labs. If I'm installing a piece of software across the entirety of the lab and I can't just fob it off to IT services and ask them very nicely to please push out this software installation via Software Center, then I set the install going, and then I click to the next computer, set that going, click to the next computer, and by the time I get around to the first set of computers, the first of the set of computers I'm doing, then that's usually finished installing. I reboot the system, and then I just do that and keep doing it in cycles. And yes, it is as boring as you think it is, or as boring as it sounds. If it's just one computer, I basically set the thing installing or updating, and then I just scroll X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it for an exceeding amount of time until it's finished doing the thing that it's doing. Also, why is there a clip? What next, Korok? Oh, that's what she said. What? I don't know, that sounds riveting. It is, it's a joyous thing, is IT. It's, a lot of it is just watching paint dry or pulling one's hair out over the concept of how some people even manage to tie their own shoelaces, let alone become a tenured professor of computing. Or at least think they're a tenured professor of computing, when in actual fact, they're not. Now. I suppose I'll do these next. Sorry, dear. Need to find some gourmet meat. Right. Oh. Oh, no, it's already marked. Okay, cool. Found the barrows. And a stone talus. I shall name him Jim Bob the Third. Oh, it's a rare talus as well. We might be able to get ourselves a diamond out of this. That was about as effective as a chocolate fire guard. Well done, Mr. Talus. There we go. Ooh, diamond. How many diamonds is that now? I don't know, because it's not telling me. Oh, crumbs. I need to get some furries as well. Right, we're going to do that next. As soon as I figure out where I'm near a shrine. 22 diamonds. Okay, nearly there. Only a few more, and I should have enough for a thing. Oh, I've got an unfused Master Sword in my inventory. Huh. Oh, we'll have to fix that, won't we? No, don't want to do that. No. Right, there's a Korok seed over here. Ah! I wonder how people are feeling about AC Mirage. I too wonder this. Me, I've not really given it much thought, if I'm perfectly honest about it. I know it exists. Some of the fleeting stuff I've seen looks cool. But I've been so burned by Ubisoft in the past that I can't say I feel a particular wanton urge to go out immediately and buy it. Especially not when I've got so many other games to try and crack on with. Bye-bye. Cool. That's another Korok seed done. I don't think I'll fight the electric Glico just yet. I think I'm going to go after the Korok seed over here. Oh. Thing. An annoying, floaty thing. Right. Topaz rod. I can sell that to someone, I think. I need to go back and beat Valhalla and try to get through Odyssey before I care about Mirage. I don't care about either of those previous games, so I'm not going to worry about them. I don't need another giant RPG on my backlog list, let's face it. I have enough of Tears of the Kingdom. After this, we've got, I won't say giant, but after this, we've got Batman Arkham Origins. Potentially after that, we've got Cyberpunk, whatever the new DLC is called. After that, we've got Yakuza 4. I think I'm quite alright in terms of massive time sinks, and if all else fails, I've still got Final Fantasy to play. Pona! Oh, there you are. 77 is the average score, so not great by gaming standards. It's fair enough. The gaming reviews tend to be a bit hit and miss anyway. I mean, people gave Tears of the Kingdom 10 out of 10, for example. I know, I've just said Tears of the Kingdom isn't a perfect game. Sacrilege. I should be burned as a witch, but I just don't see it as a 10 out of 10. I don't see Breath of the Wild as a 10 out of 10. What? I managed to miss both of those. Oh, come on! If I was a petty man, I'd try and find all the arrows I've just wasted. Phantom Liberty, there we go, thanks Spawn. You owe me 50 arrows, Korok. And in no way is it my fault for having crap aim. Right, okay. There we go, that's another Korok done. I've not marked those last couple off my map, have I? Oh! Okay, right, give me a minute. I need to fix this. So, what are you? The Koroks are coming to sacrifice me. The Koroks are going to Isengard. Right, that one's done. That one's done. This is done. Mr. Korok on that bridge. Floria River upstream excavation. Floria River upstream. Done. Korok seed also done. I've missed one on the bridge. Need to get a Pona. Get some furries. I can do that now, actually, because I'm right next to a shrine, aren't I? Taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. Right, I think that takes me to a fairy pond. Korok, 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 Gliko, Gliko, Korok, 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 Gliko, Gliko. Right. Old reference, I know, but I am ancient. He's discussing musical instruments. Honest. Oh, that's what that clip is. Right, okay then. I'm hunting fairies. Right, nah, that's a really bad on the foot impression, isn't it? And by really bad, I mean absolute nonsense. And also really bad. As I sneak along, I've just got this giant robot following me around. Wow, that was, yes. Okay, let's try a different fairy fountain then. Oh. Yes. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yes, there we go. At least 2 here, maybe 3. That works in my favour. Well, I don't spook them. Might as well get these dragonflies as well. I see what you're trying to do, game. You're trying to make me give up on this fairy because I've collected enough. But I tell you now, nay, this is a foolish mission. Let me get the sparkly orb of healing light, please. Oh, it was you. But Riju had suddenly decided to become a duck. Right. Come on. Come on, Miss Fairy. Down, please. I will capture this Pikachu. I mean, fairy. Well, I've got 4, I suppose. Annoyingly. Oh, well. Right, on with the next thing then.